chant a little bit. And we'll get started. Let's sit up tall. We'll just chant for a little bit. It's call and response. So I'll chant and you can join me. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, together. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. One more. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Let's take a deep breath for Om. Two more. Inhale. One more. Good. Inhale, lift up. Into your Sukhasana. And then just take a twist to the right. Simple twist, just hand on the knee, hand behind. And exhale. Breathe deep into the belly. A beautiful thing here about the back bend, or about a twist, is you introduce a little bit of a back bend here. Now come back to the center, left hand goes behind, right hand to the opposite knee. Inhale, lift up, and on the exhale, twist. And again, try and find that little bit of a back bend. Come back to the center, come to Baddha Konasana. And then walk the hands out. And just come wherever you connect to, wherever you feel the Stretch, right? Sometimes that might be with my hands on the floor. Other times it might be my hands on the feet. But breathe deep into the belly. And follow that breath down as deep as you can get it. Then on the exhale, fold in a little deeper. Inhale, come up. And on the exhale, send both legs straight out. And just look to find some connection to the back of the hamstring here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Breathe deep into the belly and connect to the back of the legs. Each exhale, just go a little further. One more breath. And now cross the legs. Push back to down dog. Bend your knees in this down dog. Actually, come down to your knees for a moment and watch me for a second. So in this downward dog, this is from a style of yoga called Katona. And they do their downward dog a little different. We're going to kind of explore their downward dog today a little bit. First thing we're going to learn is turbo dog, which is from forest yoga. So if you know that, you can come right to it. If you're new to it, my hands come 6 inches in front of my shoulders. Roll the elbows down towards the mat. Turn on the chest muscles. Relax the neck. Tuck the toes. So my elbows are bent just a little bit and my forearms are hovering, not on the floor. Then push back, straighten the legs. So we're just feeling this really intense connection to the chest muscles here. Breathe deep. Three more breaths. Now on the exhale, come down to the knees. Now watch me, because we're going to combine our turbo dog action with bending our knees and trying to get our tush to where the wall and the ceiling meet. And I'm going to push with my hands. So here, my arms go out in front. I turbo dog the arms. Now when I push back, my knees are bent. Okay, but I'm still trying to get my butt to go up that way. So this way, towards the corner. Push. Now what happens is here, I start to feel an opening in my side body and back. Breathe deep here. Turn on the chest muscles, kind of like turbo dog, not as intense. Sending the sacrum back towards where that wall and ceiling meet. Breathe here, 5 breaths. So this is opening up the torso. Two more breaths. On the exhale, come down to the knees. Good. Now, down to the forearms. You can interlace the hands or not. And we're going to do dolphin. So wrap the shoulders. That means kind of like spread the upper back and flex the chest muscles. Tuck the toes, push back. It's like downward dog on your forearms. Breathe real deep into the belly. Send the weight back into the heels. Make sure the neck is relaxed. So if the body shakes, that's okay. Breathe with it. On the exhale, come down to the knees. Good. And then push back, down dog. Bring the left knee right behind the left wrist. So it's like I'm in a super modified pigeon, right? But I'm not coming into that. I'm going to sit on my left hip and I turn. So now I'm in Janu Shirshasana. And just stay here for a moment and get a connection to the back of the hamstring. Breathe deep into the belly. Now, I bring my right elbow in the inside of my right knee. Reach the left arm over the left ear. I'm using my right elbow as leverage to roll my torso up to the ceiling. Breathe deep. And I want to feel a stretch through this part of my body, the side body. I have a shirt on right now that has a white stripe through the side of the body. So that's where I want to feel the stretching. Now here, left hand comes down to the floor. Turn the right foot flat. Lift up. And again, here's my white stripe, right? Reach. Strong line of energy through my right middle finger to my left outer foot. Now come back down, sit, reach it over. One big full breath here. Then on the exhale, the left hand comes down right by the left hip. Lift the hips high. And then come back down. Do this 3 times. 1 time is doing both sides. Making sure that I get the side body stretching here. One more. Then from here, my hand comes down, step back to down dog. Right knee to the right wrist. Good. Now sit to the right hip. Janu Shirshasana. So I fold towards my left leg. And we're just making this connection to the hamstring. Breathing deep. Left elbow comes to the inside of my left leg, and I use that as leverage as my right arm reaches over, and this is helping me turn my torso to the ceiling. Bring the right hand down to the floor, right next to the hip. Left foot spins down. Side body stretch here. On the exhale, come back to the left. Then we go here, side body stretch. 1 full breath. Right hand down. Lift. Come down. Back to it. 2 more. Last one. Right hand down, step it back to down dog. Walk the hands back, meet the feet. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, hands to chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold over the legs. And then walk the hands out, downward facing. Step the left foot up. In between the hands, warrior two. Come low. Ujjayi breath. So Ujjayi breath is where you close off the back of the throat a little bit. Now here, hands down to the floor, step back. We're going to do our Katona down dog. So turbo dog the arms, bend the knees, and send the sacrum back towards where the wall meets the ceiling. Right leg steps up, warrior two. Come down nice and low. So there are certain cues in yoga that I feel are great cues. They're just so descriptive. Warrior two is one of them. You'll hear a lot of yoga teachers say, heel to arch alignment. It's a great cue. Put your feet in the right spot. So my right heel aligns with my left arch. Come down into the right leg. Now hands come down to the floor and step back for that Katona down dog. Bend the knees, push the hands. Let the neck relax. Left foot steps up in between the hands, warrior two. So in Chinese medicine, there's a point on the side of the body, an acupuncture point, right here. And it said that it releases stagnant energy through the entire torso. So it's an area that energy tends to pool and become stagnant, especially emotions. And they get stuck right here. It's the last point on the spleen channel, spleen 21. And by needling this, it releases some of that pent up emotional energy. And you can feel that in yoga when you do a side body class. A lot of people love it because of that release. Here, now left forearm, left thigh. Now I don't want to get here, right, where I'm all jammed up. Push left forearm into the thigh, right arm over right here. Big breath. Again, this strong line of energy. Right middle finger through the right outside of my foot. Lift the toes and breathe deep. I like to relax my neck here, but if you want to look up, you can do both. 2 more breaths. Hands down to the floor, step back. Let's do our Katona down dog again. Squeeze the elbows towards the midline. Send the tush back, bend the knees. Feel an opening through the entire torso. It's like a traction. Right leg steps up. Warrior two. Right forearm comes to right thigh. Now left arm reaches over the left ear. Toes lift. Push the left foot into the mat. And I'm thinking opening side body. Hands down to the floor. Step back to down dog. Ujjayi breath. Left foot up, warrior two. Nice and low. Left forearm, left thigh. Right arm over the right ear. Breathe here. Heel toe the back foot up just a little bit. Now I bring this hand back because I'm going to use it to propel myself forward. So just get this motion down. Lean back and bring the arm back. Two more. Now I'm going to come to half moon, and my left hand goes outside of my left foot. Right arm lifts. Big breath. Push into that left leg a little bit. Pull the right toes towards the face. Right hand down to the floor. The leg comes down, step back for your Katona down dog. Get that length. And the way you get the length is by pushing into the hands. Now right leg up, warrior two. Right forearm, right thigh. Left arm over the left ear. Breathe here. Heel toe the back foot in just a little bit. Now, I lean back and I bring the hand back. And as I go back, I want to feel the length through my left side body. Two more. On this next one, I'm going to bring the hand to the floor and I come up for my half moon. Breathe deep. Step the leg down, downward dog, Katona down dog. Get long through the torso. Breathe here. Two more breaths. Left foot up, warrior two. Come down, extended warrior, reach it. Now lean back, 5 of these. Each time I go forward, though, I want to feel it get a little deeper. On the fifth one, half moon, left hand outside of the left hand, big breath in. Hands come down to the floor, step back to your Katona down dog. Right leg up, warrior two. On the next breath, right forearm, right thigh. Left arm over the ear. Now here we're going to lean back. The left hand comes to the left shoulder and come back. 5. On the next one, half moon. Hand down, step back, Katona down dog. So we're going to change our half moon a little on the next one. Left foot, a little bit of a challenge. Warrior two. So if you want to stick with the regular half moon, or you start to get frustrated at me because I'm changing things, just stick with your half moon. But if you're feeling a little playful today, we'll go into that. Left forearm, left thigh. Reach it over the ear. Now 5, right? Each time I get a little more open on that side stretch. Now on the fifth one, my left hand goes right next to the instep of my left foot. So it's a different kind of half moon. Now my right hand goes on the floor at a 45-degree angle on the fingertips. Raise the right leg for half moon. So my right fingertips are on the floor on a 45, about a foot off my mat. Now let the left leg drop a little bit towards the left. And you'll feel the side stretch here. On the exhale, make your way back, downward dog. Right leg, warrior two. Ujjayi breath. Right forearm, right thigh, left arm over left ear. Bring the left hand to the shoulder, lean back, go back to your extended warrior. 5 of those. Now on the fifth one, my right hand comes right next to my right instep, and the left hand goes on a 45-degree angle, fingertips, about a foot off my mat. Now the right heel is going to drip towards the right. And then I want to feel a stretch through my side body on the left side. Breathe deep. It's a little funny. It's a different pose. On the exhale, hands down, step back, down dog. So we're going to add to that another little challenge where we grab the foot if you want. Left foot, warrior two. Left forearm, left thigh, right arm. 5 of these. It's like a shot put. On the fifth one, my left hand is going to come down right next to the left instep, and my right fingertips, 45 degrees, about a foot off my mat. Half moon the right leg. Now, 2 fingers on the left hand. 1 finger on the left hand. Maybe the right knee can bend, and you can grab the foot with the left hand. And then open up the right hip like tree. On the exhale, hands down, step back, down dog. Right leg, warrior 2. Right forearm, right thigh, left arm over left ear. Inhale, Shakwa, 5 of these. On the exhale, half moon, but my right hand right next to the right instep. Left hand, fingertips 45 degrees off the mat. Half moon, the left leg. 2 fingers, right hand. 1 finger, right hand. Maybe you can bend the knee, grab the foot. Open up the left leg like tree. On the exhale, step it back to down dog. On the exhale, come down to the knees. So this pose is called lounge lunge or lounge lizard. And it's in forest yoga, so it's a little weird, so you gotta stay with me. And it's meant to open up the side body here. It's weird enough doing it in person, but we're gonna try it on the YouTube situation. The left leg steps outside of the left hand. So I'm in like a lizard-ish situation. Now my left hand hugs the outside of my left leg. So it's like this. I'm here. Outside. This is inside. This is outside. Right hand curls 45 degrees off my mat. Now I'm going to roll my right hip down to the ground and let my nose nuzzle into my left knee, and my right shoulder will lift. So let that right shoulder come up to the right ear. Your right hand is probably off your mat. And push back to downward dog. Now right foot outside of the right hand. So here you can see it better. I hug the outside of my right leg. My left hand is on my mat. I don't want it there. I want it off my mat. So I bring it off my mat. Then my left hip turns down and I nuzzle my nose to my knee. Left shoulder can come up here to the ear. And push back to down dog. Breathe into your belly. Left knee to left wrist. Then sit. Janu Shirshasana. Start to cool the body down. Breathing into the belly. Each exhale, try and explore a little deeper. Your body is very interesting. Everything has a different body. So like my dogs, they have dog bodies and dog minds. And then I was around chickens not too long ago, and I saw they have a different kind of body, obviously like the physical body, but even the mind of a chicken is different. But the than a dog, right? What you see in a dog's eye is different than what you see in a chicken's eye. But they're all souls, according to the yogis, and they just have different bodies. So we have this human body that has these human capabilities. Now turn the right foot down, come back to that side stretch. One more big breath. Hands down, step back, down dog. Right knee to right wrist. And have a seat. Janu Shirshasana. So the chickens have these chicken bodies and these chicken minds. But the soul of the chicken, of the dog, of the human, of the tree, according to the yogis, it's all the same. Like the essence of life, that thing. And the process of yoga is using the body with asana to kind of shed that layer and realize that you're not the body. Left foot down, push up, go to your side stretch here, open up the side body. Hand down to the floor, down dog. And then come onto your knees, and then onto your back. And take a twist to the left and then the right. You can do that in your own time, or you can just hop into Shavasana. Wouldn't it be sad if you were your body and that your body was what we think? And that's what I thought for years before I started yoga. And if there was a problem with my body, then I was very down. And not that I'm not down if I don't understand this. You can understand this and still be down if you're in pain. But the idea of that, the culmination of you, is only when your body is in 100% capacity. The yogis turn that on their head, and they say that is not the sum total of you. Because we all experience illness, we all experience sickness, we all experience death, the dying of the body. So the yoga is the uncovering of the piece of you that is not the body. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Make you ready to Shavasana if you're not there already. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Slowly make your way back to seat. Coming back to the body, feeling that shift, feeling the beautiful connection to the physical body, but that you are greater than that self. Let's chant together 3 times. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Let's chant Om 3 times together. Close class. Take a big breath in. Inhale big. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. If you have any questions or comments or things you'd like to see on the channel, please feel free to leave a comment, like, or dislike. It's all good. Please subscribe and hit the notification button. That little bell will tell you when you're going live, when I'm going live, or when one of the teachers here is going live. There's also other content and stuff. So please check that out. And if you're in a position to donate, please do so. There's a link on the upper right-hand corner that just says donate, or you can find me on Venmo. Thank you. Thanks a lot. See you guys soon.